Good afternoon. Welcome to Senate Rules, where all the decisions are made to move Georgia forward right here in this room. Thank you for being here. If you'd bow your heads. God, bless America. It's the land that we love. Stand beside her and guide her. And God, bless the great state of Georgia. It's also the land that we love. Help us make great decisions for the people of Georgia. Help us come together, Republican, Democrat, and your people, to make Georgia a great state to live and do business and to play and raise a family. These men and women are serious in helping the people of Georgia and making this state a great state. Please bless us, forgive us for our sins, and help us to make great decisions today. In your holy name we pray. Amen. Okay. We have several bills to look at. I'm not sure if we'll put 1 or 21 on there. I don't think I can put 21. So let's decide by listening to our great orators of a brief description of their bill, starting with Senate Bill 28, Senator from the 50th. All right, freshman, first bill. All right, you need to bow. That a baby. All right, come on up. Now, Senator Hatchett, this is your first bill. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You
Chairman.
may take your mask off at the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'm glad Senator C's not here. She might whoop me. But anyway, continue on.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Wait
a minute. Senator, did you have a question or something to say? Okay, not yet. Not yet. Senator, you may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, this bill is designed to refine and strengthen provisions of the Juvenile Code after its comprehensive revision in 2013. These provisions come from juvenile judges, Georgia CASA, and child advocacy organizations. This is a lengthy bill.
I don't want you to give me a lengthy description. Did this bill come out of committee?
Yes, it did.
Well, that's where they did the lengthy description. Is there anything else you need to say?
No, and I will yield to any questions.
That's enough. All right, any questions for the author? Senator Walker, what's your number? 7. I know. Y'all face those numbers to me, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Hit him with your best shot.
Senator, is this the governor's bill?
Uh-oh.
Yes, it is.
And you failed to mention that, I think, in your presentation. Do you not think that gives it a lot of credence and weight?
I do, and I apologize for omitting that.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous up here.
Thank you.
Senator, our pro tem, Senator Miller.
This is the governor's bill?
This is.
Well, why do you get the governor's bill and the other guys get the first lady's bill?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, can you bake cookies or something? I mean,
No, he can't.
give her some Valentine candy. Did you bring her some Valentine candy?
It is my understanding this is both of their bills. They're working
Both
together.
their
Oh,
bills.
now,
Okay.
see, now it changes.
Yeah, it changes the story.
And look,
now.
he's my roommate for disclosure, and he doesn't bake cookies. All right, any other, Senator Albers from the 56th district, sorry.
Thank you, Mr.
Got a lot on my mind.
Senator, isn't it true that you tested positive for the COVID-19 virus earlier this session?
That is true.
And who is your roommate again? Could you let us know?
The Distinguished Rules Chairman.
So, did he test positive as well?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do understand this is your first bill, and I understand the gravity of this bill. So you understand that you will probably escape tomorrow some of the enjoying characteristics of being a freshman given your first bill. So I understand right now that you're volunteering to wait till your second bill to receive that that treatment.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I'll defer to the Rules Chairman on that.
That ain't gonna happen there, Mr. Lee.
Dadgummit. I
Any other
tried.
questions?
I tried, brother.
Georgia's Rome, surely you got that look in your eye. Do you have something there? Nothing. Oh, you're lucky. Anyone else, Senator Gooch? I know it's your birthday, or you think it's your birthday. Do you have anything to say?
No, I just think that we have a good senator from the 50th district. I was wondering if he knew anything about agriculture, like his predecessor. Maybe if he could tell us what the elevation of Brasstown Ball Mountain.
Now that I can partially answer that question. I know we share Brasstown ball. It splits our districts together.
You
And I
should
would,
make up that
I would
answer right
guess
now.
between 2,600 feet, 4,000. I apologize. I'll be prepared tomorrow.
Yeah, and his nickname was Dirt Road. Have you got him one yet? Are you a member of the FFA?
I was not a member of the
Oh,
FFA.
gosh. And you represent agriculture?
Would it be beneficial if he went home tonight and learned the FFA creed before tomorrow?
Oh, good one, good one. I think it was.
Give him a little heads up.
Any other questions for the youngster? Hearing none, be gone with you.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Rules
you.
Chairman.
All right, Senate Bill 666, Senator from the 31st. You need to bow. Okay, good. Come on forward. I know it's the second bill. Oh, wait a minute. It's the same bill. No one chose it yet. You need to do a better job.
I appreciate that, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, give it to me.
So basically, once again, Senate Bill 66, we're combining two foundations, IFF, Georgia Foundation for Education,
IFF.
Innovation Fund Foundation.
Thank you.
And dissolving one, keeping the contents of what IFF is doing, and the other foundation run by DOE, and that's what
DOE?
the bill does, Department of Education.
Okay. All right. Any question for the author? And let me tell you, thank you for coming back. And I'll tell everybody this. If you've already presented your bill and it hasn't been chosen, you don't have to come back. But if my bill hadn't been chosen, I'd be back every time. But it's up to you.
Oh.
And I also want to share with you that I decide what goes on Section 1, but this is the power here. These people in this committee chooses your bill or not. So you need to work the committee. And if anybody out there wants to make sure the House knows that when they come over, that's a very crucial and important thing. I can't choose all the bills. These people here, these strong people here, are the ones who choose your bill. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Chairman, and the powerful people.
Oh,
in this
yeah,
room.
I'm through with it. Be gone. You know. All right. Senate Bill 85, the Max Gruber Act, Senator from the 56.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We passed this bill last year, 54-0 on the Senate floor. It helps make sure our kids are safe from hazing and has some good transparency in the law.
Now, as Senator Parent said the other day, which is a good point, what are we going to refer to it when we are cross-examining maybe some of the people in the well? It could be their first time. What should we call it instead of hazing, or would be somewhat hypocritical maybe, right, Senator Parent? What do you think, John?
I think cross-examining would be the proper legal term
Cross-examining
to
or
use.
certifying or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Huh?
Properly
Qualifying?
encouraging them.
All right, just trying to find a better word.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not doing anything bad like throwing them in the dumpster or anything like that, so it's not too bad. All right, moving on. Senate Bill 102, Senator from the 18th. Are they here? Who's Senator from the 18th?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
while he approaches, might I offer that we call it turpitude?
That's a new word. I know. Look, I've been discovered, so I'm not even going there this year. The 18th. Who is that? Is that Tillery? Who's 18th? Kennedy. I'm sorry. Well, all right. What's your number back there? There are a lot of sevens. All right, go.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate that.
That is funny.
Senate Bill 102 is simply ensures that you and Georgia citizens will maintain the right to select the kind of energy source they have for their homes. There's some movements around the country and some misguided efforts where local governments have been passing ordinances that preclude their citizens' right to choose what kind of energy source will.
I was in that committee. You
heat their
got
home.
you had a lot of testimony
Yes,
in
sir.
that committee, both sides.
Thank you.
Any
Mr.
question for the author? I'd say something, but it wouldn't be proper, but I may on the floor. Okay. Senate Bill 107, Senator from the 17th. Our chairman of the Judiciary Committee. Senator Kennedy, do we need to get like a necklace with your number on it or something? Would that help you?
You'll come visit sometime, won't you?
Yes, sir. I need all the help I can get, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you. Proceed on.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senate Bill 107 provides a pathway to have tuition and fees and cost of going to technical school, technical colleges waived for those coming out of our foster care system.
Any questions for the author? Thank you.
Thank
Hear
you.
none. You got one?
You mind?
No, we don't mind. Ask.
So what age do they qualify, if you don't mind?
So if they graduate, obviously they're still in the foster care system, they qualify, but the age we have in the bill is if they are adopted out at the age of 14 moving forward, they would still qualify. So someone that's adopted out of foster care at the age of 14 can still take advantage of this.
Senator, thank you for this kind of legislation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Okay, Senate Bill 115, and we'll do Senate Bill 116 by the man from Columbus. Well, not really Columbus, but where are you from?
It's Catawba, C-A-T-A-U-L-A.
Oh, Catawba?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, never heard of it.
It's an Indian word, means Bethlehem, the place of Christ's birth.
Yes, sir.
Senate Bill 115 is a driver's license instructional course bill. What it would do is mandate a curriculum of how to interact between citizens and law enforcement throughout the state. The curriculum would be written by the Georgia Department of Public Safety. Senate Bill 116.
Hang on. Any
Apologize.
questions on 115? All right, continue. Oh, that's Senator Parent. What number are you? 9.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just quick question, Senator. So would the individuals taking, that are about to get their driver's license take this? So it would be for kind of teenagers, or is it also law enforcement take it? Or tell me just a teeny bit more about it.
The intent is that anyone taking a driver's course in Georgia, whether it was a DUI school or whatever, they would be exposed to this curriculum. So it would not only be the 15-year-old getting their learner's permit or 16-year-old, but it could also be the 45-year-old who may
Okay.
be mandated by the court.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, did we work on this last year?
No, there was something similar to it, but the majority leader and I got with it out of off season and was able to pull this. This is a much different and much more comprehensive. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Senate Bill 116, the Children and Youth Services, what this allows is for nonprofits to establish homes in their community for pregnant ladies that need a shelter while they're pregnant, and after they have the child, they're still allowed to stay there for up to 18 months.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you so much, Senator. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right. Does it? Hey, Senator, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
You're busy. You're the new Jesse Stone, I guess. But
Yes, sir.
Senator 182,
I call myself that.
and then 183 after we ask questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Senate Bill 182, all it is allowing corporations to add the fence detection system to their existing alarm system without getting a separate permit from the municipality.
Any questions for the author? Thank you. Move on. Next.
And Senate Bill 183, it's Office of the Sheriff Qualifications. What it does is it requires anyone wanting to run for sheriff to already be a post-certified law enforcement officers in good standing with the Peace Officers and Standards Training Council.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you. Do you have one, Butch? Are you pointing at somebody?
Gooch had a question.
Gooch, you have the birthday boy.
I have a question of the top job.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All right. Senate Bill 198 by the senator from the 7th. Oh, did I miss something? All right. Never mind, Senator from 7th. Senate Bill 174, Senator Gooch, the birthday boy.
I'm having trouble hearing back here because of the protesters outside.
Well, I guess they're glad that you hear them.
We're here protesting SB 193. I think that was the bill we just passed on the floor dealing with mobile homes.
Okay. All right. Would you continue on?
Hey,
My patience are thin today.
SB 174 is a simple cleanup bill. Last year, the top cop of the Senate passed it dealing
Top
with
cop.
signature bonds, unsecured bonds.
New nickname.
Dealing with elected officials. We inadvertently left out appointed judges. If the governor appoints a judge after there's a vacancy,
then there was some concern that this would have an impact. So this bill is just a cleanup bill to insert the appointed judges. That's all it does.
Okay, if that's all it does, is there any question? Thank you. All right, Senate Bill 198, Senator from the 7th, our Senator from Osceola.
Yes, sir, Chairman. Senate Bill 198 simply is really is a cleanup bill in the code. It strikes out certain languages in where it mandates a certain amount for a incentive payment to members of the Department of Public Safety, and it gives that discretion to the commissioner.
All right, any questions to the author? Hearing none, thank you. Okay, Senate Bill 202 from the man from Georgia's Rome. 201, sorry, I'm dyslexic or whatever it's called. Dyslexic, what is it called? Dyslexic. 11, go.
I talked about this bill yesterday. You could say it's the governor's bill because it's the Department of DOR's bill, since everybody uses the governor.
That's a good
term.
connection.
But it lets them use the data analytics platform that Department of Human Services here already uses to send a request to the bank for garnishment of money that is already owed to the state. I got criticism yesterday for using the shotgun analogy, so I don't know, maybe I could say.
Thank you, Senator McNeil, for coming by today.
Instead of a flock of seagulls, maybe it's just a single woodpecker.
I'm sorry.
That knocks on the
I apologize, Senator Huffstetler. I apologize, Senator Huffstetler. You can proceed on. I don't think there are any questions. We love you, Bill. You got anything else?
I don't think I have anything else to say.
Good move. Senate Bill 215, Senator from the 20th. Would that be you, Larry? What number are you? 7th. Can't see that far anymore. I really can't.
Senate Bill 215 allows certified medication aides to administer certain medications to nursing home residents.
Any question for the author? Thank you. I didn't mean to. Look, Senator Al, thank you for being here today. Who else have I missed? Anyway, I'm grateful you've been here. You're always welcome, too. Okay, Senate Bill. Ma'am, what's wrong? Gloria's over here giving me some bad signals, so I'm trying to. Yes, do you have something to say? Okay, it's just not available today. Maybe tomorrow. All right, Senate Bill 221. This one I came before this committee earlier. This is to shine the light on that awful dark money. This discloses all of that, and it makes it it's same for the Republican and the Democrats as we try to be transparent. Is the word I'm looking for. Transparent on everything and make sure everything is disclosed from receiving and for spending. Any questions? All righty. Last one. The best for last on this sheet today. Senate Bill 235, the other gentleman from Georgia's first city.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring to you Senate Bill 235. Has to do with updating the mass provisions in the Georgia Code. As you know, that it was against the law to wear a mask with the intention of intimidation, or hoods for that matter too. But with the pandemic and the emergency orders, obviously we need to be wearing masks, and as we are. And but what happens when the emergency orders go away is that you go back to the original statute, and this makes adjustments so that we'll be able to wear a mask for prevention of infectious disease and so forth, but you will still not be able to have the intent of intimidation and so forth. So this updates the statutes and brings us up to present day. That's all it does.
Look, Senator, thank you. And thank you, and Senator Burke, and Senator Kilpatrick, and Senator Al, and Chuck Huffstetler, Senator Huffstetler. What doctor am I missing? For all the work that you're doing. Dr. Brass. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Gesundheit. But thank you for all you're doing to help us be safe here. And the Senate was negative the other day, And I was tested today, Senator Miller, and I appreciate everybody working. Well, you made me nervous after what I'd heard about you. Thank you. Any questions? All right, thank you. Senator Al, you'll be up soon. I apologize for today, but I'm not gonna do without you. All righty, let's pick a few. Going down the list, Senator Miller.
Mr. Chairman, rarely do you have such a great selection of bills. I want to pick a bill from the Senator for the 29th.
Which one?
That would be number 116.
Okay. Senator Butler.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I got you on.
In that statement you just made about thanking all the doctors and nurses
Dugan?
for their work, I too would like to do that, and I think Senate Bill 215 would relieve some of our doctors if we had extra people giving medications. So I like that bill.
Thank you, Senator. Madam Leader. Senator Dugan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Senate Bill 115.
Senator Albers.
Senate Bill 85.
The birthday boy. Should we sing happy birthday? Nah, let's not. Never mind, don't do it. Senator Gooch.
There are no good voices.
Well, it's your birthday. Pick your own bill. Okay.
Did you pick it?
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Did you pick it?
Tyler Harper, the peanut picker down there in Old Silla.
198, Mr. Chairman.
198. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to stop here and pick a couple of bills. Senate Bill 28. Everybody, lock and load. Get them ready. That's our boy from Northeast Georgia. The gentleman who took Dirt Road's place. The gentleman who is not an FFO member, who been on the Agriculture Committee. Senator Walker, is he on the Agriculture Committee?
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't that be a requirement that every member of the Agriculture Committee be a member of the FFA?
In training. Well, maybe it should.
Or the FFBA?
FBLA.
That's a Future Fat Boys of America. I didn't know. I'm a member of that, so I didn't know. Not that he is. Not that he is. All right, and I'm going to put on my bill Senate Bill 221. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The future is now.
Oh, heck. Don't tell the Lieutenant Governor. Let's pick one more. All right, Chuck Huffstetler.
I better pick this one, not for me, but for the second floor, Senate Bill 201.
Okay. All righty. These are the bills that we're considering. Senate Bill 28, Senate Bill 85, Senate Bill 115, Senate Bill 116, Senate Bill 174, Senate Bill 198, Senate Bill 201, Senate Bill 215, Senate Bill 221. Need a motion?
Motion.
Albers and I think Kennedy is over there flagging me down. Any questions? Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Thank you very much. Have a